We begin with security matters. Not fewer than 60 people have been reportedly killed by Boko Haram terrorists in Dara Jamal area of Bama Local Government Area of Borno State. In a source who ran for his life and has taken refuge in Bama Local Government Council said the terrorists stormed the community and sporadically fired on residents and armed forces. Women and children were among the victims of the attack, as houses and other infrastructure were also burned down by the terrorists. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Air Force jets and ground troops struck back in a joint operation at Dara Jamal, killing more than 30 insurgents, according to Air Force spokesperson Air Commodore Ehimen Ejodame. Member representing Bama, Ngala and Kalabalge, Zainab Gimba, who spoke with News Central's Umaru, Kirawa, condemned the attack and called on the federal government to intensify efforts to ensure security of lives and properties of the citizenry. Now, Umaru Kirawa, our news correspondent, joins us for more updates. Umaru, it's nice to see you. Now, tell us more about this latest attack on the resettled community in Bama Local Government Area.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate that the cases of attack is coming back again, unfortunately. Recently, Kirawa was attacked, a border town in Bama Local Government Area of Borno State. And now we are seeing a large number of people being killed in Dara Jamal, also a newly resettled community, which was resettled by the Borno State government recently. It's also a border town between Bama and then Banki sharing border with the Republic of Cameroon. That axis is also known for the heinous acts of terrorists like Boko Haram and so on and so forth. But because of the relative peace that was enjoyed in the community, and the government has built infrastructure and so on and so forth, recently the community was resettled, and unfortunately this Friday there was an attack and 50 people are said to be killed, and the Nigerian authorities, that's the Air Force of the Operation Hadinkai, has also dealt with 30 of the insurgents. They say they have neutralized the insurgents.
We understand that women and children were among the victims of the attack. What about survivors? What is the situation with them?
Well, for now, there is no clear-cut information with regard to the number of women or children that were affected in the unfortunate incident. But the good news now is that the community are back. From the information I've gotten, the community, people are now in the community. But unfortunately, due to some network challenges, which we could not reach some of the people in the community, we've learned that the government, the governor and some security operatives have taken their way to the community and to build the resilience and then ensure that this community is not displaced. This is just like the incident of Marte, which was displaced for 2 days, and then the governor went there, built the resilience of the community, and now Marte is thriving. But unfortunately, these communities are affected badly by the activities of the insurgents.
Well, I must deeply say that it is disturbing and troubling to see that those in these resettled communities are being attacked again. But I'd like to understand, Kirawa, what actually prompted the decision to return these people to unsafe ancestral lands?
Well, the government with the security forces thought it wise that there is peace in that community. And in fact, it took them months to build infrastructure, homes, schools, hospitals, and security outposts in the community. They thought it was safe and people were resettled to the community. Unfortunately, the community was attacked. But that's the issue of border management is critical, because even if you could remember the recent one-on-one interview by the MD and CEO of News Central and the Chief of Defense Staff. The Chief of Defense Staff made it clear that still the Nigerian authority is battling with porous border. Unless the borders are well secured and some of the marauding terrorists in Borno and of course by extension in the Lake Chad are addressed, the issue of resurgence attack, is just unfortunate. We will continue to see such unfortunate incidents.
Okay, but then in these affected communities, Kirawa, I'd like you to confirm truly, are security personnel stationed in those areas to patrol the area and provide some sort of protection?
Yes, there are security personnel in the community. In fact, the details of the attack, of the recent attack of the Dara Jamal, shows that some armed forces were also affected by the activities of the terrorists. But fortunate enough, the armed forces, in collaboration, the armed forces and the Air Force were able to stem the tide by working together to ensure that they fight back, and then Dara Jamal did not fall, and Dara Jamal was not overtaken by the insurgents, and 30 insurgents also